Hello guys, hello, welcome to my vlog. Guys, the last time you guys saw me was in our wedding video, but the last time I was on here chatting with you guys was like the night before the wedding. Can you believe that? Like, look at that, it's like 2 months later. I've been having like creator's block like ever since the wedding, because like I feel like with the wedding leading up I had a bunch of content for you guys, and then after the wedding I was just like, what do I do now? Like, what's gonna be my content now? And so I just been having creator's block. But this weekend we are actually also, sorry, I'm Cherie. For those of you who are new, I create lifestyle, travel vlogs, fitness vlogs, fitness info videos, surgical tech videos, all that good stuff. Welcome if you're new. If you're not new, welcome back, and thanks for coming back. But yeah, I figured this weekend would be like the perfect weekend to kind of pick up the camera and vlog, because we are going to our best friend's wedding. You guys know Benson Lex, well, not no, but I've talked about Benson Lex on here, and they're finally getting their wedding, you guys, and I'm so excited that we get to go down. We're going home to Boston. They're getting married in Rhode Island, but we're flying into Logan and then taking the train to Rhode Island. So yeah, I figured I would bring you guys along. Obviously not gonna vlog the wedding because that's someone's private stuff, but I figured it would be a quick little way to just get a vlog out there. And yeah, I do have to pack. It's Friday night right now. I just got home from work. It's 9:30. And I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. I would have just now been leaving work, but someone got me out. They wanted to work more hours, and so in order for them to do that, someone who was already on the clock had to volunteer to leave, and I was like, that would be me. Because I need to pack. I haven't packed anything. We leave tomorrow morning at like 6 a.m. Our flight's at 6 and I have not packed one thing. So I was like, if I can get off at least even an hour earlier, I'm gonna take it, because that means I'm getting home 9:30 versus 10:30, and that's a good amount of time. An hour, it's something, right? So I'm gonna go pack. Yeah, I'm gonna run the laundry so that when we get back Monday we don't have like a lot of laundry to do. So I'm gonna start the laundry, and then you guys, so this morning when I was leaving the house, we had a bunch of like little dishes in the sink, and I told Danielle, I was like, hey babe, don't worry about the stuff in the sink, I'll take care of it when I get home later. And I get home and the sink is cleared of everything. Okay, you guys, I married the best man ever. Okay, but I told him to leave all his stuff, his clothes that he needs to pack, because I'm just gonna pack everything for us, which he did, so that's great. So I don't have to worry about that. His suit, he just picked up his suit at the dry cleaners today, so I'm gonna pack that. And yeah, let's get packing, because I want to do that, because we have to leave for the airport at like 4 a.m. I already know I'm not gonna get any sleep, but I need to at least lay down, and I also need to eat some dinner. Oof. But let's get packing, let's do that. And while I pack, I will give you guys the down low on the wedding, all the little things about the wedding that I loved and things that I would change. I know it's like you guys are like, sure, you've been married for 2 months, why do you already have your wedding regrets? But I already have them, and I will tell you them, and I will tell you all the things I didn't like and all the things I love. So let's do it, let's get into it. I'm so excited. As you can see, she's braided. I got braids like almost a month now. Yeah, but let's get packing. I really don't intend on packing a lot. Some of Daniel's stuff needs to go in his backpack though. Let's take these tags off. I really love this carry-on. I've been meaning to get one of these hard cases. but I did it until I was ready. I was going on our honeymoon, and I really like it. It's the brand Olympia. It's a great suitcase. So I have bags. I mean, you guys know how I pack, right? I think you guys know how I pack right now. I have no idea what I'm packing for myself. So actually, just let me go sort that out before we even do anything else. Let me just go sort out my closet and see what I'm doing and be back. All right, so I actually just like don't know. I don't have anything to wear to this wedding because I dropped the ball. Like, I was going to purchase a dress. Let me see. I was gonna like order a dress from Lulu's like I normally would do, and I was like, I kept like overthinking it and was just like, oh, I don't know what to get, I don't know what to buy. And then I also just kept forgetting to like just order a dress, like sit down and like order a dress. And then now I'm looking in my closet and I'm like, anything to wear. So I thought about this dress, even though it's a summer wedding. I wanted to wear something that was much like brighter or whatever. And they're getting married like next to like the water or something like that. So I was like, I wanted to do something a little bit more nautical, like light colored. So like this wasn't gonna work. And then I tried this on. I also have shorts underneath this, but I tried this on and I just realized there's a hole. I wore this dress one time, not even out the house. I wore this dress for my birthday, my quarantine birthday. I threw like a 1920s birthday themed party, and this is a dress that I wore. I didn't even leave the house, but it has a hole in it, so I can't wear it. So what I was gonna wear was I was gonna wear the dress that I wore to my rehearsal dinner, because it's like this light colored pink dress. You guys saw the dress. But I was like, I'm the type of person where like I'll wear something twice, but I don't want to wear something like that close again. Like I feel like I just wore this dress like 2 months ago, but no one really saw the dress. Like I barely posted any photos of the rehearsal dinner. Not that it matters, like again, it really doesn't matter, but I don't know. Like I wanted to match Daniel, but he's wearing a navy suit, and so the bridal party's wearing navy, so I was like, maybe I should stay away from the blues. Who's, you know what I mean? So I was like, I don't want to like wear something that they're gonna be wearing. So the pink dress is nice. Let me try it on. I also just like the weather in Boston has not been that great. The weather in Boston is actually like not, it hasn't been great. My mom's been telling me that it hasn't been great. I checked the weather, it's gonna be like 70 something, and I'm like, if I'm gonna be outside at some point too, like I might be cold. So let me try on this dress and see what like jacket I could potentially wear. I don't know if I'm gonna need a jacket or not, but let's see. So again, you guys know what this dress looks like, but I feel like, you know, it's simple, and you know, once I accessorize, do my hair, it's gonna be nice. I'm really unprepared for this, very unprepared, but I think this is gonna be it. Like obviously I'm gonna wear like a bra to make this fit a little better, but I'm really annoyed at myself with how unprepared I am, but it's okay. This is the dress that we're gonna go with. And then for the sort of rehearsal dinner, welcome dinner, I have this like long flowy dress that I wore when I was on my honeymoon. I sent it to her, and she said it was actually, I sent it to her and she said it was perfect. So it's this guy right here. Like I could wear this to the wedding, but let's do this. We're gonna do that for the rehearsal kind of dinner night thing. So let's pack that, and then I'll just wear, I'll wear this to the wedding. I don't know who I think I am sometimes, and why I thought that I was gonna be able to pack the night before a trip. Like, this is not for me. You know, this life that I tried to live is not for me. But I think I have all the stuff that I need. So let me think about it. Dress for the dinner, dress for the wedding, undergarments for the wedding, check. But yeah, let's chat about my wedding, you guys. Let's chat. Honestly, the day was beautiful. Not gonna lie, we had a very beautiful day. The Boston weather was really on our side. Like, it wasn't too bad. Like, when I went out to do, like, when we were doing our like first look photos and whatever, we had a lovely weather. When I went out to do like first look photos with Daniel, the weather was like, I really didn't feel cold at all. It wasn't until we were doing like our photos for like after the ceremony that it kind of was like a little chilly, and then the photographer was like, okay, you guys, we're gonna go inside and take more photos because you guys are cold. And I can see it in the photos, which is really funny. But yeah, weather was perfect. So a few things that absolutely, one of the best things about the entire wedding was like my wedding decor, and I'll try to put a few snapshots like here so you guys can see what I mean. The person who decorated the wedding did an amazing job. Like, when I tell you guys, my every single photo that I sent to her for like, you know, what's it called, like for inspo, she did exactly that and then some. Like, I was definitely blown away by how well she did everything the way how I wanted. It was just so nice. Like, when I walked into that reception area and I saw it, I was like, are you kidding me? I was super impressed with that. So that was like one of my favorite things about the whole thing was the decorations. And as much as she literally kind of drove me crazy the entire time, it was all worth it because it meant that she was listening to me and she was doing what I needed. There was a language barrier because she does speak like Spanish is like her first language or whatever. So a lot of the times I had to let Daniel's mom like step in and like talk to her. And honestly, I have no complaints about like any of like the decor stuff because she did such an amazing job, you guys. I was just like blown away with how everything looked exactly like the way how I wanted it. So that was that. The next thing that I loved, obviously, I think the next thing, well, probably like the first thing, but like just having all of our friends and family in the same room was really nice. You know, my aunts came, my sister was there, my brother came all the way from like Missouri, and he was actually our DJ slash what's it called? What do they call those? I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. MC. He was our MC. He did such a great job, you guys. Such a great job. And yeah, everything was just so beautiful. And yeah, I definitely would say that it was a great day. And honestly, the things that kind of went wrong still didn't outweigh how many good moments there was. I personally don't think, of all the planning that I put into it, like I planned the wedding for like a year, and then just like something in my throat. I do think it's I do still believe that weddings are very, very overrated. The amount of planning and time that it took me, like I planned this wedding for a whole year, and for it to be done and over in like 5 hours was like, okay, this like and that's just for a completely different conversation. I just don't think it was like, I don't know, the amount of planning that goes into weddings, the amount of money and all this stuff for just like, it's not even a full day, it's really like half of the day. And honestly, I can't even remember a lot of the stuff that happened throughout the day. It's unless I go back and I like watch like the full video and stuff, there's stuff that I'm like, oh, that happened, or like, oh, I don't even remember seeing that or whatever. And don't get me started on the fact that we did not get to enjoy our food at all, which was like a bummer because we picked the cuisine because we really love barbecue. And the food was really good. We knew the food was going to be good, and everyone was raving about the food. But Daniel and I literally did not really get to eat, because I think like we started eating, and then we did, you know, they started doing the toast and stuff, and like obviously I felt like I just couldn't eat while people were making toast to us and all that stuff. And then like after that, things just kind of, people wanted to take photos. Like the amount of photos we took, we were like my smile eventually became like so stupid because I was smiling so much. But yeah, everything with all of that happening, we barely got to like enjoy the food. And like we had all these desserts and stuff. Again, I don't even think I tasted a cupcake. I had like probably a bite of a donut that Daniel was having like after the fact. And yeah, I had one bite of the wedding cake when we were cutting the cake. So we had to like give the cake away because we forgot it in our refrigerator in the hotel when we were giving stuff to like other people to bring to like take away from the hotel for us. And because we were checking out of the hotel to go get COVID tested because we were leaving like the next day, we ended up having to like give away the cake to like the hotel staff because we couldn't take it with us because it would go bad. So that was that. I was really, really sad about the cake thing. Like for some reason, it was actually one of the things that I was extremely bummed out about. I don't know why it affected me that much. It was just the cake, right? But for some reason, the cake thing really, really bummed me out. And I was I couldn't let it go for like 3 days, which was very strange. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, I really couldn't let it go for like 3 days. I was like, I had to give away my wedding cake or whatever, you know. But so that was that. And then yeah, I just think it went by, it definitely goes by in a flash. Like the day goes by really fast, and I honestly I can't remember a lot of the stuff that happened that day. And I know that sounds bad, but it is the honest truth. Like I cannot remember some stuff, and I'm blanking. And I think for all the work that I put into it, I just think it's like completely overrated. But anyways, here are the things that went bad. So I'm not in love with the wedding dress choice. And obviously I had to get a dress. I think the time frame that you have to get a dress by for it to like be ready for your wedding is like insane. Because when I first got my dress, I was in love with my dress. On my wedding day, it was like, okay, I like my dress. Did I love my dress? No, I definitely did not love my dress. And the way how I know, it's just the scamming that happens during weddings, first of all. So I ended up buying a dress at a boutique, and I bought it like off the rack. So that means that it's dresses that someone has tried on, whatever. And I was like, it's fine. Like, I don't really care. I really like it. I wanted that dress. And she offered, because she offered it off the rack, it was discounted. But here's where they get you with that. Because then because it wasn't my size, I had to get it altered. And when I tell you how much, I don't even want to tell you guys how much money I paid for alterations. By the time, the money that I paid for alterations and the money that I paid for the dress combined could have gotten me a perfectly fitting dress that was made for my body type, and would have just made sense. But at the time, it was like, I was like, the dress is over my budget. And then I knew alterations would come later, and that would be like a separate savings that I would have to do for that or whatever, you know what I mean? So like, at the time it made sense, but now that I'm thinking about it over again, I should have just gone with the same dress. Like I could have just gotten the same dress made in my size at that point, because it would have probably fit me a lot better. And as much as like the lower body part fit okay, it was the problem that I had was the upper part of the dress. So the upper part of the dress was made with this very thick material. It was very laced and embroidered at the top, so it was very hard. And when I was like doing my fittings, we talked about the fact that she was not going to be able to take that part in, like the boob part in, as much as I wanted her to. And so I was like, okay, it's fine, it's not that bad. I had like a gap between like my skin, my boobs, and the front of the dress. And so I was like, so we've decided that I would just use, you know, fashion tape to kind of just stick the dress to my skin. So that was what we planned on doing. For some odd reason, when I picked up my dress, when I got to Boston, I picked up my dress. I need to keep packing. I can't multitask. So when I got to Boston and I picked up my dress, I picked up my dress 2 days before my wedding because I did not have time. Why wait, 2 days before my wedding? 3 days before my wedding. But because I was told my dress was ready. My dress was like, when I called or emailed whatever, the owner, she was like, your dress is fully ready to be picked up, which means that the last fitting that I paid money to go to Boston to get my last fitting, we talked about all the little things that we needed to fix, that my dress would be pickup ready by the time I get to Boston, so that we would need no other alterations, right? When I got there, I had other stuff to do, so I really didn't even have time to like stay at the shop. So, and Daniel was with me, so I ended up just trying it on really quick, because my biggest thing was that, does it still fit my hips? That was like the biggest thing. So I tried it on really quick and it fit, and I didn't realize that she had she added these, like, what do you call these things? Pads, like those breast pads, those boob pads, whatever they're called. She put in those like weird tan looking like pads in the dress that I never asked for. And the last fitting, I told her that she needed to adjust the straps because the straps were loose. I was like, the last time I tried it on, I was like, the straps of this dress is extremely loose. Can you please make sure the straps? And she did the whole thing. She like put the pin in and realized where I needed it to get tighter. She didn't do that, because when I tried on my dress the day of my wedding and I started walking around like in the hotel room to like just finish getting ready, the straps kept falling down. And one of the biggest things about not having a strapless dress was that I never wanted to go my entire day adjusting my dress, which is why I went with something that had straps. She just went with something that had sleeves at this point, because the straps weren't staying up. Okay, they kept falling down, and it was one of the, like, literally, and you guys saw this in my wedding trailer. Also, Danielle gave me 2 underwears to pack. Don't understand. Don't understand. But yeah, I'm not even surprised at that. I don't know why men pack the way they pack. He has 3 shirts. That's actually a lot more than he usually packs. But he has 2 of the shirts are for something important. Yeah, that's actually a lot more shirts than he usually packs, so I'm actually very proud of him for that one. But 2 underwears, 1 pair of pants, and a sweater. That's it. Whatever. So if you saw the trailer, the part where as soon as Daniel turns around during our first look, the strap falls down, and they caught that on camera, and that's part of my video. And I know it might sound small to people, but the amount of money that I paid to get my dress altered, I should not have had any issues with my dress at all. This should have been fixed, especially the fact that I had paid money to go to Boston for my final fitting and told you what I needed to get done, and my dress was falling off my shoulders. Why? So that was one of the things that really, really aggravated me. And then the next thing was the pads that she put into the dress that I did not ask for. I never asked you to put pads in my dress. Why are there pads in my dress? So when I tried to do the whole fashion tape thing, it just wouldn't stick properly to whatever material that thing was, and it wasn't sticking to my skin correctly. So then I had to, like, right before the ceremony, I decided I had to take my hair and like put in the front, because I had this weird gap between my dress, my skin, my boob. It was just, I was so annoyed, you guys, when I tell you this, because I also chose that specific type of dress because I knew I would not have that much issues with the boob area. Like, I had this figured out. We could use fashion tape. It would have worked if she had left those pads out of the dress. And I was gonna take them out, but between everything else going on that morning, I forgot to take them out until I got to the church, and it was way too late for me to try to find scissors to cut them out. So, it was so annoyed. I was so annoyed. And then, so they had tried to help me pin the straps of the dress, but the dress is so thick in that area, and nobody had big enough pins. They had like these small pins that honestly just weren't even, they weren't like holding. And then I remember, like, there was one point where they actually started sticking me because it got loose because the pins were so small. And I was like, so yeah, I was like super uncomfortable with that. And I'm just like, I just did not want a dress that I had to adjust at all. Like, at all. It was super frustrating for me, you guys can't tell. So that was that. That was the thing with the dress. And then the next thing was my hair. I won't tell you guys how much money I paid to get my sew-in enclosure installed. I won't tell you guys. But my hair was also another problem. So originally I had decided that I wanted to go with a what's it called, an updo. So a low bun, kind of messy, curly at the back, kind of updo, and then like little, you know, little things out in the front or whatever. That's originally what I wanted. But when I got my hair first done, and I'll insert a picture right here, that's what my hair looks like when I first got it done. And I was obsessed. I was like, it looks really nice and glamorous down, right? So immediately I got my hair done the day before my wedding. So I said to her, okay, I really like it down, so let's actually just scratch doing the updo. When you come tomorrow morning, we're just gonna do big, nice glamour curls, right? I was just like, I'm feeling just leaving it down. Let's do a little pin to the side and get me nice, beautiful curls. And she was like, okay, great, we can do that. She comes the next morning. It's the day of the wedding. She comes, she starts curling. By the time she's done curling, I've got a head full of curls pinned in my head. So I'm thinking, you know, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna have these beautiful glamour curls. I'm ready for it, right? You guys saw my pictures. You guys saw the video. Did I have, like, I had loose, I can't even call it loose waves. I had something, but I did not have curls in my hair. I didn't have curls that I wanted in my hair. I didn't have curls that I sat an hour for in my hair. Do you know what I mean? I didn't have curls. So I was very confused about that, because I was like, what? Where are the, and like, again, I was, the day of your wedding, I really hardly looked in the mirror that much. Like, I was doing my own makeup and stuff, and when she was done, like, I don't know, I thought I saw curls. Like, I was just, again, like I tell you spend so much money and time, and it's just like, things just disappear, because I don't even remember like looking in the mirror and like really checking out my curls. Like, I think at that point when my hair was down and my makeup was done, it was almost time for us to go to my first look location, and it was just a lot. And it wasn't until like, and I remember like at the first look location, I was sitting in the car waiting for them to like tell me to get ready, to like be ready. And I remember like I think I was trying to take a selfie, and I was like combing through my hair, and I was like, I was hoping my curls, I remember saying to myself, like, I don't know how I remember that, but I remember saying to myself, like, oh, I was hoping my curls would like last a little bit longer. And then like immediately I just snapped out of it because I was like, whatever, it's my wedding day. Like what am I thinking about that? You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that. I don't know. Anyways, again, I feel like I was scammed with my hair and my dress in some ways, but you live and you learn, and I don't plan on ever having a wedding again, so that's that. Like if I had to do it all over again, this girl would not. Trust and believe me, I would not. It's definitely skippable for me. Like 1,000% something that I would skip if I had to do it all over again. Which obviously I don't plan on it. But that's just my take. I need to spread something so I can actually fix this suitcase. Okay. And I don't know if I have everything that I need, but I have the important things. And that's all that matters at this point in life. That's really all that matters. So Daniel was thinking that he would wear his suit on the plane tomorrow because, yeah, so he doesn't have to pack it. I thought that was a stupid idea, and I told him that because as wives you have to be honest with your husband, you know. But now I'm like, okay, I don't know where he's gonna put the suit. I really don't know. He's really gonna have to just bring in his hand because I don't know, it's not gonna go in here, it's not gonna fit in here, so I don't know. This bag is not working. I need to put the shoes in the bag. It's not really working. I also need another pair of shoes. Like I need a pair of sandals. Okay. And then everything else that I'm packing, like makeup and stuff, will just go in my big tote. Let's close it up. So I'm gonna be checking this luggage because I bought JetBlue tickets and I didn't feel like paying for blue tickets, so I bought basic tickets and they don't allow a carry-on on board. So I'm just gonna check this tomorrow, which I'm checking for $30, by the way. Let's talk about that. I'm pretty sure it was probably $30 to just upgrade the ticket. No, it definitely wasn't. For some odd reason, the tickets this weekend were, for this specific weekend, were extremely expensive. And I was just like, I don't want to do that. So I already paid the $30. I'm just going to go ahead and check that. And then I'm going to pack my tote for all the other random things that I need to pack. And I'm so tired, you guys. You have no idea. But anyways, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna end this portion of the vlog here though, because I just need to finish. I'm just gonna finish packing my tote, and I'll see you guys in the morning, or like when we're at the airport or something. Yeah, let's do that. How do you feel about your speech? Yeah. There's a lot of people out here. Damn.
A lot of seagulls waiting. Steel chips. Oh.
Forget that I'm like vlogging. I'm terrible vlogging sometimes.
Hey guys.
Hello guys.
Welcome to
I totally forgot that I was vlogging, so my apologies. But we got in yesterday, as you guys saw, and I didn't vlog any facts. I was just like, did not feel like vlogging at 5 a.m. So we got here, we napped for like 3 hours, and then we woke up and I went to CVS because we need to get COVID tests. And then we had the rehearsal dinner, which was really nice. Daniel's speech was a hit. He did a really good job. Like, said he was nervous, but he did such a good job, you guys. Like, you couldn't even hear it in his voice. Yeah, it was a really nice dinner last night. And now I'm getting ready because we have to all be ready at 3. It's like now 2 o'clock, so I have enough time to just already showered, fix my hair, so just have to do my makeup and then we'll get going. The ceremony doesn't start until like 5:30 though, so super early start to the day. Babe, what are you excited for tonight?
to see the union of these two people finally happen.
I know. They're finally getting their wedding, you guys. Long time coming. I'm gonna do my brows first because they're always so troublesome.
Ooh. It's a tight one.
Hello? Remember, you don't have to keep it on there, but get this tie.
Like this.
Put your tie on.
You go suave.
Moisturize your face and put on some lip stuff. Ben's isn't even ready yet.
Is he out there?
He's walking around.
Maybe he's leaving later.
Go check if the other guys are ready. Take your jacket off. You don't have to keep your jacket on right now.
Oh.
Yeah, just keep that off. Next thing you stretch your arm too wide and it breaks.
Well, when do I wear it then?
For photos.
There you go. gotta be around here somewhere.
Of course, someone's missing something. Alright, guys, your makeup is done. I just need to put on some lippy. Fenty. Okay. She's cute. I'm gonna put my little lotion and then put on my jewelry, just my necklace. My necklace on. I'm wearing the necklace that I wore to my wedding. Myself. I got it. Okay, let me put my dress on.
Black socks. Okay, yeah, I'll ask. Yeah, I'll bring it to the shed. Bring it to the shed.
Man.